Once upon a time, there lived a very Adisa lived with her wise grandmother, Mamavati. In a tranquil village nestled along the banks of a glistening river, young Adisa lived with her wise grandmother, Mamavati. Mamavati was revered among the villagers for her deep connection to the river and her profound knowledge of its secrets. Adisa cherished the moments spent with her grandmother, listening intently to the enchanting tales she wove of the river's spirits and the treasures hidden within its depths. One sunny afternoon, while Adisa assisted Mamavati in gathering water from the river, she noticed a peculiar glimmer beneath the crystal-clear surface. "Grandmother," she exclaimed with wide-eyed curiosity, "what is that shining down there?" Mamavati's eyes twinkled knowingly as she gazed at the spot Adisa pointed to. "Ah, my dear Adisa," she replied with a mysterious smile, "that, indeed, is one of Mamavati's treasures." Adisa's heart fluttered with excitement. "Can we get closer to see it?" she asked eagerly. Mamavati nodded thoughtfully. "Yes, child, but we must approach with reverence. Mamavati, the spirit of the river, is gentle yet powerful. We must seek her permission before we proceed." Together, they knelt by the river bank, and Mamavati murmured a prayer in the ancient language of their ancestors. Slowly, as if in response to her plea, the water rippled and parted, revealing a path to the treasure that shimmered on the riverbed. Adisa gasped in awe as they approached. Nestled among smooth stones lay a radiant pearl, glowing with hues of blue and green, reflecting the very essence of the river itself. "It's so beautiful," Adisa whispered, reaching out to touch it. Mamavati gently held her back. "This pearl holds more than just its beauty, Adisa. It holds the dreams and wishes of those who came before us, and the wisdom of Mamavati's guidance." Adisa listened intently as her grandmother recounted the tales woven into the fabric of their village, stories of bravery, love, and the delicate balance between nature and humankind. She learned of Mamavati's role in safeguarding the river and its inhabitants, ensuring prosperity and harmony for all who depended on its waters. Days turned into weeks as Adisa continued to visit the riverbank with Mamavati, learning the ways of the water and the creatures that called it home. She grew to understand the importance of respecting nature and the spirits that dwelled within it. One stormy evening, a sudden tempest swept through the village, threatening to engulf their homes. Adisa remembered the teachings Mamavati had imparted about the river's spirit. With courage welling up inside her, she approached the riverbank alone, clutching Mamavati's pearl tightly in her hand. "Mamavati," Adisa called out, her voice carried by the wind. "Please help us." In that poignant moment, it seemed as if the very river itself responded to her plea. The storm gradually subsided, and the waters retreated safely back into their natural course. The villagers rejoiced, grateful for Adisa's bravery and Mamavati's protective presence. From that day onward, Adisa realized that she had inherited not only Mamavati's wisdom but also the responsibility to care for the river and its treasures. She blossomed into a revered elder of the village, passing down the stories and teachings to the next generation, ensuring that Mamavati's treasure would continue to shine brightly for all who sought its guidance. Years passed, and Adisa became known far and wide for her deep connection to Mamavati and the river. She shared the tales of Mamavati's treasure with travelers and villagers alike, emphasizing the importance of respecting nature and living in harmony with the spirits of the land. As an elder, Adisa continued to frequent the riverbank, where she would sit quietly and commune with Mamavati's spirit. She felt her grandmother's presence in the gentle flow of the river and in the rustling of the leaves that lined its banks. One day, while Adisa was sitting by the river, a young child approached her with wide eyes. "Grandmother Adisa," the child asked, "can you tell me the story of Mamavati's treasure again?" Adisa smiled warmly and began to recount the tale once more, her voice carrying across the water like a soothing breeze. As she spoke, she knew in her heart that Mamavati's legacy would live on in the hearts and minds of the villagers, forever reminding them of the beauty and power of the river's spirit. And so, the legend of Mamavati's treasure continued to be passed down through the generations, a testament to the enduring bond between a village, its river, and the spirit that watched over them with love and compassion. Adisa continued to impart her wisdom to the younger generations, ensuring that they understood the significance of Mamavati's treasure and the lessons it held. She became a beacon of hope and guidance for the village, beloved for her kindness and unwavering devotion to preserving their heritage. As the years went by, Adisa grew older, but her spirit remained strong and connected to Mamavati and the river that had shaped her life. She knew that one day, it would be time for her to join her ancestors and become part of the river's eternal embrace. On a peaceful evening, as Adisa sat by the riverbank, she felt a profound sense of peace wash over her. The river whispered softly, carrying memories of generations past and the promise of generations yet to come. Adisa closed her eyes, feeling Mamavati's presence all around her. The villagers gathered to bid farewell to their beloved elder, knowing that she would live on in their hearts and in the stories they would tell their children. Adisa's spirit merged with Mamavati's, becoming part of the river's timeless flow, an everlasting testament to the enduring power of love, wisdom, and the bond between humankind and nature. And so, the legend of Mamavati's treasure continued to inspire and guide the villagers, reminding them of the beauty and magic that surrounded them each day. Adisa's legacy lived on, woven into the very fabric of their lives and the river that flowed through their hearts forevermore.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe.